Hello, it's Chris from PremierGuitar.com. I'm here with Moss from Brown Note, and he's going to talk to us about an amp.
Hey, Chris.
Today, Moss?
Oh, pretty good.
What do we got here? What kind of setup do we have here?
This is what we call the D-Lite ODE, and it's voiced to be really thick in the mids, has a nice bite on the top, has a really smooth overdrive. It's basically a single channel amp with a overdrive section. We have this foot switch. It controls the overdrive, preamp boost, and the mid-range boost, which can all work simultaneously.
Excellent. What do we got under the hood? What kind of voltage are we looking at?
It's a 44 watt amp, and runs a pair of 6L6s.
Is this the same amp we just heard, or is this two different amps here?
The same amp that we just heard. This is the 22 watt version and runs a pair of 6B6s, and it can also run a pair of 6L6s at 33 watts. It's a convertible amp.
Excellent.
And then there's another version of this amp that we call the Blue Monkey that we have here, and even though it looks the same, it's pretty different sounding. It's a little bigger in the cleans, a little grittier in the overdrive.
Excellent. What kind of voltage does this one got?
That's also a 44 watt amp.
And what kind of speakers are under the hood?
Most of these we're using the G1265, which is a pretty good workhorse speaker.
Excellent. What about this last one over here in the end?
This is a prototype amp that's we brought to get a little feedback on at the show, and it's been pretty popular. We call it the Space Cadet, and it's a pretty straight ahead sort of semi-clean amp. It has reverb. And then over to the left here, this is our newest amp that we're really stoked on. This is called the Foxy 2+2.
All right.
And this one over here. And it runs. What
kind of wood is that? What is going on?
Oh, the one on the top is it's a walnut cab.
All right.
That's kind of another prototype amp, but the one down beneath it is the Foxy 2+2, and the cool thing about that amp is it runs EL34s and it runs EL84s, and you can switch between them. And it also has two preamps, a 12AX7 preamp and an EF86 preamp, but it's set up like a single channel amp, so it's very simple control layout. But with the switching, you have quite a few options on how to voice it.
And you said that's already out and ready for customers coming by?
Yes, yeah.
What's the price point for that Foxy 20?
That is a good question, but we haven't settled on a price yet, but I think it's going to be $16.50.
That seems like a fair deal for a nice little Foxy box like that.
Yeah, I think it is.
So where can everyone go find some more information about your guys' amps?
You can go to our website and shoot us an email, and we can give you any details, you know.
And the web address is?
It's brownnote.net.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Moss, for hanging out with us today in the Brown Note room. This is Chris Kies signing off from PremierGuitar.com, and we're at the LA Amp Show 2008.